The compact truck segment is heating up, especially following the Ford Maverick's successful debut. This has spurred a flurry of interest among automakers looking to grab a slice of the action, and Subaru is no exception. According to industry insiders, Subaru is actively developing its compact pickup truck, a spiritual successor to the iconic Subaru Brat from the 80s. So stick around as we delve deep into how Subaru's latest $23,000 small truck could pose a formidable challenge to the dominance of the Ford Maverick. Let's dive in. Platform and drivetrain. The upcoming Subaru Brat is set to share a compact platform, much like its rivals, the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz. Specifically, Subaru will utilize its trusted Subaru Global platform, which underpins models like the Impreza and Crosstrek. This platform has a proven track record for delivering excellent driving dynamics. But what's really exciting is that the new Subaru Brat will come standard with an all-wheel drive setup, which is a departure from other models where it's often an optional feature. This inclusion of all-wheel drive enhances the off-road capabilities of the Subaru truck, placing it in line with Subaru's renowned off-road performers like the Outback and Crosstrek. However, unlike these cars, the Brat will notably be even smaller than the Ford Maverick, catering to those seeking the practicality of a pickup truck on a smaller scale. Production-wise, the Brat is expected to roll off the assembly line at the same facility in Lafayette, Indiana, where the Subaru Crosstrek is manufactured. This means that the Brat will proudly wear the American-built badge, further solidifying its presence in the US market. Exterior design. When it comes to the exterior look of the Subaru Brat, you can expect a familiar vibe, especially at the front end, where it's likely to resemble the Subaru Crosstrek. Subaru has a knack for crafting cars with universal appeal, rather than tailoring them specifically for the US market. So the new Brat will follow suit as a global model, hitting various markets worldwide. This means its styling should align with the likes of the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Up front, you can anticipate an SUV-like appearance, while at the rear, the truck bed will seamlessly connect to the chassis. Thanks to its unibody design, the Brat is poised to be aerodynamic, contributing to excellent fuel efficiency within its class. For fans of the Subaru Crosstrek style, this should be music to your ears, as a similar aesthetic approach is likely to be embraced in the new Brat, pleasing many of us. Hybrid model. Subaru has exciting plans for a hybrid version of the Brat, responding to the demand for maximum fuel efficiency from owners. To achieve this, they're looking to implement their mild hybrid system known as e-Boxer. Here's the scoop. This setup combines the 2-liter FE20D engine with a petite 13-horsepower electric motor and a small battery. The result? An anticipated power output of around 143 horsepower and 139 pound-feet of torque. Now, you might wonder about the transmission. Well, it looks like Subaru intends to stick with the same CVT automatic that's used in the standard models. While it won't be a powerhouse in terms of performance, it's geared towards delivering excellent fuel economy, ensuring you get solid miles per gallon whether you're navigating the city or cruising down the highway. So a fuel-efficient option is on the horizon for those who prioritize eco-friendliness. Powertrain options. Speaking of power, the upcoming Subaru Brat is set to offer a duo of boxer engines, a hallmark of Subaru's identity. These boxer engines are known for their unique layout with cylinders arranged horizontally. They boast a low center of gravity and provide a smooth driving experience that enthusiasts appreciate. The base engine is likely to be the 2-liter FB20D, which is an H4 engine that pumps out 152 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. And of course, if you're looking for a bit more oomph, there's also the 2.5-liter FB25D, which boasts 4 cylinders and delivers a more robust 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque. Now, regarding transmissions, it appears Subaru is leaning towards a single-speed CVT automatic. While this choice promises excellent fuel economy, it's worth keeping an eye out for potential surprises in the powertrain department. In the US market, customers tend to lean towards more robust models with stellar acceleration, so Subaru might have some tricks up its sleeve to meet those expectations. WRX model. Now let's talk about an exciting addition in the works, the WRX version of the Subaru Brat. Just like the Impreza WRX, there will be a separate model for the Brat, and it's set to be the top-of-the-line trim level, promising thrilling performance. Under the hood, this trim level is expected to house the most potent engine in Subaru's lineup, the 2.4-liter F824 FH4 turbo engine. It's no slouch, cranking out either 271 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, or a robust 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque, depending on Subaru's final choice. Most signs point to the second variation, delivering that impressive 277 pound-feet of torque. And actually, you may have recognized this engine from its duties in the Subaru Legacy and the Subaru Outback. Now let's shift gears to transmissions. The WRX Brat is anticipated to offer 2 options. First, a traditional 6-speed manual for those who relish a hands-on driving experience. Second, the Subaru Performance CVT Automatic, combining convenience with sporty performance. With these choices, the WRX Brat aims to be the ultimate performance truck on the market, which moves us to the next one, where you boop the like button if you're getting value thus far, so this video can reach a wider audience who's as interested in this topic as yourself. Thank you for doing that, and on to the next real point this time. Wilderness trim level. As we all know, this is a well sought sought-after feature found in many Subaru models, including the Crosstrek, which the new Brat will be based on. This trim level caters to off-road enthusiasts and those who relish adventures on the trails. Introduced in recent years, it quickly gained popularity, but what really sets the wilderness trim apart is its dedication to enhancing off-road capabilities. That being said, expect a more potent engine under the hood, tailored for robust performance. The all-wheel drive system gets an upgrade, featuring various drive modes designed for tackling different terrains, including a crawl mode for challenging trails. Not stopping there, even the CVT transmission receives fine-tuning for improved low-speed performance. Off-road enthusiasts will appreciate the heightened ground clearance, boasting at least 9.5 inches, a whole inch more than the standard version. Bigger wheels and all-terrain tires provide better grip on rugged paths. Additionally, distinctive plastic covers around the fenders clearly signal that you're driving a wilderness model. Don't forget the practicality. Roof racks are included, ready for cargo attachments. All in all, the wilderness trim is a top choice for off-road adventures, and those who opt for the Subaru Brat in this trim will undoubtedly enjoy the thrill of the outdoors. Towing capacity, the base model is expected to handle towing up to 3,000 pounds, pretty solid for your everyday needs. But here's where it gets interesting. If you decide to go for the tow package, you're in for a treat. With that equipped, you can confidently tow a hefty 4,500 pounds, which is quite impressive. Now, if we put this into perspective, comparing the Ford Maverick, which also offers a tow package, the Maverick can handle only up to 4,000 pounds. So the Subaru Brat has a slight edge in this department. As for payload capacity, we're still waiting for the exact numbers to drop, but word on the street is that the Subaru Brat is expected to offer around 1,500 pounds of payload capacity. That's pretty respectable, making it a practical choice for those hauling heavier loads. So keep an eye out for more details on this front. Interior design features. First things first, it's going to be spacious, especially for those riding up front. Subaru knows how to make cabins roomy and comfortable, so you can expect that trademark comfort in the Brat. But here's the deal. Subaru has never been about flashy, high-tech interiors. They keep it simple and practical, and that's precisely what you'll find in this truck. So if you're not into all the sci-fi, outlandish stuff, the Brat is your kind of ride. Plus, there's a nice surprise. Right in the center of the dash, you'll spot a generous 11.6-inch touchscreen. It's like having your command center where you can control navigation, your camera, AC settings, and the stereo. Plus, it's all set up for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for those who like to stay connected. And for the tech-savvy folks, there's wireless charging and USB Type A and C connections on board. So even though it's not all bells and whistles, Subaru's got your back with some handy tech features. Perfect for those who want a capable truck without going overboard on the tech. Safety features. In terms of safety, the upcoming Subaru Brat will be equipped with Subaru's advanced EyeSight driver assist technology. This technology, developed by Subaru, offers a range of features including adaptive cruise control, advanced adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, pre-collision braking, and percussion throttle management. What's particularly noteworthy is that Subaru models equipped with this technology have consistently excelled in safety tests conducted by the IIHS. This underscores the fact that safety is a strong suit of the new Subaru truck, and it's an area where it's expected to perform exceptionally well. Release date and pricing. The anticipated release date for the new Subaru Brat is slated for either 2024 or 2025, with potential slight delays. As for its pricing, it's expected to hover around $23,000. This pricing positions it as one of the more affordable options in its segment. For context, the Ford Maverick starts at $22,595, making it a close competitor in terms of affordability. However, it's essential to note that the Subaru Brat is likely to rival models like the Hyundai Santa Cruz, which starts at a higher price point of $25,700. In light of this, the new Subaru truck emerges as a compelling choice for prospective buyers, offering a balance of affordability and features that make it a strong contender in the market. However, if this car still hasn't appealed to you in any way, then you might want to check out some other amazing cars that could debut in 2024 from Subaru. Check out this playlist to see some of them.